The games we play are the stories we create.
The fortress doors swing open.
Every story is unique.
And the sound of war drums rises.
Sometimes our stories come to us when we least expect them. We need to be ready no matter where inspiration strikes. And sometimes our stories are told over great distances. No matter where your journey leads you or how your story is told. The games we play are the stories we create. Syrinscape can help make yours epic.
Syrinscape is searchable, fast, and customizable from any device with no need to pre-install any sound. Adding epic atmosphere to your game has never been easier.
Welcome to Dwarven Forge. This is everything you need to know about our terrain in 60 seconds. Ready? Let's go. We hand sculpt our pieces for maximum detail and artistry, infusing passion into every millimeter of our work. Everything is available beautifully hand painted so you can start playing right away. Or you can choose unpainted to paint everything yourself. Our pieces are completely modular so you can use the same sets to create a new adventure every time. Most pieces have embedded anchor magnets that affix to our terrain trays for secure building. And for revealing rooms as your players discover them. We create everything out of Dwarvenite, our top secret PVC formula that's nearly indestructible. We pack our pieces with as many features as possible, such as swappable LEDs to quickly change the look of your scene. We offer magnetic accessories to add flavor or increase the danger. A 1-inch tactical grid is sculpted into our floors, hidden in dungeon flagstones, natural rocks, or sticks and plants. In addition to sculpted pieces, we make terrain trays to use as a vibrant graphic base for your build. We offer a range of environments, including dungeons, caverns, cities, castles, sewers, forests, mountains, streets, burrows, ice, and hellscape. And that's just the beginning. We have a passionate fan base who can tell you all about it. And that's everything you need to know about Dwarven Forge in 60 seconds.
it.
Welcome to another episode of Into the Mist. This is our official Curse of Strahd campaign. Tonight has been a bit of a disaster leading up to this. Julian unfortunately can't be here tonight last minute. And so we've been self-producing. I am self-producing from the DM spot. Hopefully everybody can hear me at home. We're going to do some really quick announcements before we get started. And then we will go from there. I hope everyone at home is well. What we're going to do tonight is, because of the chaos, we're going to embrace the chaos tonight. And by embracing the chaos, I am going to spread the love. We don't have our little nice pop-ups for announcements. So I'm going to spread the love of the announcements across the table, because that's what I love to do. But first of all, this is episode 15. We want to first of all thank Dungeons & Dragons for creating this incredible game that we know and we love and we play each and every week. I am going to go to Joel and Brandon. And we are going to ask Brandon and Joel to tell us about Sirenscape.
Where do I look?
This one.
Oh.
Tell us about Sirenscape.
Well, when one wants some ambient music and ambient sounds for one's gameplay, one should go first to one's favorite source for that. Which is what, Brandon?
Sirenscape. 100% Sirenscape. I love Sirenscape personally.
I should have had Brandon actually talk about Sirenscape.
know, right?
I think that probably would have been a
Makes a lot
better
of
scenario.
sense.
Okay, let's go. Let's start again. Go, Brandon. Sirenscape.
Yeah. I use Sirenscape on a regular basis just for fun. Building sound sets and exploring community content and doing all kinds of stuff in there. And, you know, you may think that, hey, well, I mean, this is great for using in all of my games, but what else could I use it for? Well, it's great to have it on while you're studying, because not only are there sounds of screaming villagers, but but there's also serene streams and thunderstorms and things like that. So just an alternate use for some amazing Sirenscape goodness.
Good.
I use it to...
Okay, we have to have a stream at some point this evening, so we will go to... If you go to sirenscape.com/RealmSmith, you can check them out. That was a lot of love for Sirenscape. Adam, tell us a little bit about Hero Forge.
Hero Forge.
Oh, Adam and his correspondent, the Beholder, because Dave is not here tonight.
You see, we love Hero Forge. Actually, I do love Hero Forge because I probably have made like 20 to 30 Hero Forge minis just in the interface, and they're saved under my thing, and I always go back, and now that they have the coloring feature, I've gone back to the ones I've made before, and I've been coloring them all in.
So good.
But if I have like an idea, like a character concept, like I wonder what like a Warforged druid might look like, or what are the features it might have and stuff, I would always go to Hero Forge and I put it together, and I'm really, actually, it's really cool that we have Hero Forge as a sponsor for this stream.
Thank you. Where do they go to check it out, Adam?
HeroForge.com.
Yes, it is.
Correct.
That is absolutely correct.
That is correct.
And then we're going to go to...
Oh?
They're not even on our interface
Zoom
yet.
window.
That's
How dare
great.
you?
How rude is that?
I'm already
Well,
black enough.
Hang
Dang.
on. Let me go do it. I'll go do it. Why don't you, Joel,
Yep.
talk about
The next-
Beetle and Grim?
Beetle and Grim.
We can
What
hear it, Noura, and
Yes.
this is a great stream. This is the best
This
we've ever
is
had.
So far,
This is so far
good.
the best stream
The
we've ever
best.
experienced.
The best. This is the best for all kinds of different reasons. But one of those reasons is Beetle and Grimms. What can we say about Beetle and Grimms? First of all, they make additive environments in boxes that are themed to your campaign setting. So one of them is Curse of Strahd, and they provide the box is like filled with like authentic. Well, not authentic. Like Strahd himself didn't do anything with this, but like it looks and feels like the real deal. Like this is the holy symbol of Ravenkind currently on holy symbol. I know, right?
You
Holy
wish you had
symbol,
that
that's
right
amazing.
It's for a fully immersive table gameplay experience.
There you go. Fully
Premium.
immerse yourself in a premium gameplay experience with Beetle and Grimms.
I can't do it while we're
What? So we're gonna hit,
and then everybody's gonna see the wonderfulness of OBS while I do this.
Oh right, because he can't do anything.
Yes.
And I'm fully in the shot now. This is
right.
this is the
Oh
best.
my
Do I have
goodness.
too much
You
headroom?
know what? This is
Max
like the
headroom?
chaos you guys miss while we're backstage before we stream.
Oh, just enough headroom for Adam now. See, look at that. See?
There we go.
So what most people don't understand is we're actually crammed into a 10x8 room.
Is that 8?
Is it 8?
I feel like it's no. I mean, 8 sounds right. I guess I was
think
thinking
it's-
6.
Not against your will, though,
It
right?
could
Not
be.
against your
It
will.
is against, on certain occasions when Jason gets very angry, it's against our will, but we're good with it, I think.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
we're
Stockholm's
still-
setting in good.
When it's not against our will.
we're good. We're good with it. What's the signal? What's it winking?
There's no signal. He's just going to. We just got to entertain people until.
What's the next ad?
Oh gosh, we can't.
Oh,
we
well,
can't go to ads.
Dwarven Forge?
Dwarven Forge?
Did we talk about Dwarven Forge?
I don't think we.
Did we talk about Dwarven Forge?
I don't think
We
we've
have-
mentioned.
There's
Dwarven
my
Forge.
announcements.
There's the announcements, folks.
Whoa, there's a whole list.
This just in. Literally just came in the room.
What's next on the list, Joel?
So
Yeah,
Sirens
Joel,
Game-
tell
D3 at sea. So some of you may know that both Omega and Jason will be DMing games at on a ship, on a giant cruise ship at sea, and you yourself at home could join them by buying tickets at d3atsea.com, and that's D, the letter D, the number 3 at sea.com.
That's right. That's
And
right.
are you going to that?
I am going to that.
Wow.
What?
It's going to be 5 days of
Wow.
awesomeness at sea. Well, technically 2 sea days, and the other 3 days are
At port?
Cozumel, Roatan, and
Ooh.
Darktoe.
Darktoe.
And Darktoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun.
They didn't mention that in the brochure, but surprise.
Ah.
There should be a port somewhere that's entirely themed like like the Marquis.
It would have to be Port Damali, obviously.
Yeah.
Port Damali,
Yeah.
exactly.
And all I got was this t-shirt.
Mr. Mercer, we know you're watching. Get on it.
Get on it.
Yeah.
Theme park immediately.
Why can't you make that happen for us?
Oh, we just went dark. I think.
Oh no!
I think
Keep
the
going.
dark
Keep
is
going. He's
inside.
doing
I don't
OBS
know.
stuff.
Darktoe.
Can they hear us?
I think
Yes.
They can. They must
Okay.
be able to hear us.
Yes.
Maybe.
Well, we'll continue as if they can.
Yes.
Oh, that's a cool stream idea.
To
That's-
infinity and
Jason
Genius.
literally has no idea what.
Okay,
This-
they can't hear us.
This is getting really good.
They can't hear it? Could they hear
They
us
can.
before?
They absolutely can, guys.
Oh,
This is
yes.
amazing.
This is
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
We're back.
All right.
So
This
This
is
is fun.
like what we have to earn tonight's game.
We do. If we want to fight
Sorry,
these
Jay.
vampires, we got to fight to be able to fight them.
it takes some effort to put a show on,
A village.
Yeah, no kidding.
and
A whole village.
and when Julian isn't here, we realize what effort is required.
Yes.
None of ours,
Now-
all of his,
Now we know what producers do.
and
That's
why
great.
they're so important.
Yes.
And I bet you, even though he may be dealing with a sad situation somewhere else,
Yes.
this is bringing him joy.
Yes. He will be laughing about this for many a day.
It will in the
what was
VODs
next?
anyway.
PAX.
Oh yes, PAX.
PAX Unplugged. That's
Oh.
happening.
They unplugged it?
They
Oh.
unplugged
They do
it.
have an unplugged version.
They do.
Which is mainly acoustic based songs that they do. Is that the same? No, that's a different.
I remember those. Yeah.
They used to do that.
Yeah. Kurt Cobain did a really
that
good
was
one.
a good
Uh-huh.
record.
Yeah.
PAX.
PAX Unplugged.
Hey,
there we are.
Board
We're
games.
sort of here. Now it's just me and Omega.
Wow.
Oh, hey, we're taking over your show. What's up?
Hi.
This
And
is-
welcome to our new talk show.
Hello, my name is Noura Ibrahim,
And I'm Omega Jones.
and together we are the Zoom crew. Welcome.
How dare you pull that slick ass move when I'm like, I have
they
no
didn't
props
see it
with
because,
me. I
of
have
course,
no props.
They did it as soon as I went away.
They heard the
Right,
sound
you all
effect.
didn't get to see the fan thwack. Sorry about
the
it.
fan flag was awesome.
Yeah,
that was fake.
Well, I'm sure they heard it.
That type of sound effect is
true.
what they have on Sirenscape.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Indeed, that's true.
And if you
Yes.
don't have a fan yourself, Sirenscape you can use for a fan thwack.
Yeah. They probably have a fan flag. sound.
Discord and the Patreon.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Did we just skip over PAX though?
Because we don't have any real details. Jason knows all the info.
PAX Unplugged is going to be awesome. There's going to be many people from the tabletop community there. Probably Jason too, I'm assuming. And other people. It's going to be fun. I might be there. Unsure
might
at
be
this
there.
point.
Yeah.
We will have a booth that we're
There's a very
that we're
good chance.
co-streaming with another organization that'll be super fun. That's not happening anymore, so I'm wrong. So just let's redact that. This is
And it's
the
back
best.
to me and Omega's talk show.
Hello, my
Wow.
name is GLaDOS.
See, Jason
It is
makes
nice
look
to
easy.
meet you.
We're going
Hey,
to
that's a
talk
very
all
good
the hot
GLaDOS.
goss
All of the hot goss.
in the streaming community.
Community.
Streaming.
All right. So this Discord.
Discord and Patreon.
Wow.
A lot of people don't know. A lot of people who catch us just on the fly while they're going through YouTube searches and trying to find something interesting to watch don't know that we are also paired with a community of role players on our Discord.
Yes, we are.
They actually play alongside of us. We play in this environment, and then they're playing in our Discord, and there's hundreds of them.
In the same game universe
universe.
as us. So
Yes.
what they do will sometimes affect what we do.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
will absolutely affect the things that we do.
It becomes really fun because sometimes they'll send us stuff. Sometimes
You know, especially when your teammates blow up your shit or your stuff. Sorry.
that may or may not have happened. One might have to go back in time to see whether or not it did.
But if you're in the Discord, you would have contributed to replacing that exploded whatever it might
Oh yeah,
have been.
Right.
the new team will be the Duskbringers because the Dawnbringers are definitely gonna die, and then the
Is
Duskbringers
this the team we met in the last episode?
Probably.
The Duskbringers.
The Duskbringers. They're like, oh
the
no,
Duskbringers.
we saw the end, and you guys
Are they-
didn't make it. The Duskbringers.
Are they like
Duskbringers.
doppelgangers of each of our characters, or were they?
Ooh,
Ooh, the Doppeldusters. I think that's a cool name for a folk band.
the Doppel
The
Dusters.
Dusters, and we've reached a new point in our show where we just I don't know what to
Where
what to
words
say
don't
about.
count anymore.
Anywho, go to the Patreon and potentially, support this amazing community.
That's right.
You get other things past, role play, such as, our D&D tips and things of that nature. There's also modules that folks run for you.
There's
and
seminars.
there's seminars. Yeah, a bunch of us have done seminars before.
We also
It's
actually
quite
give
nice.
merch. There's like merch giveaways every
Oh,
couple
we
months.
gotta get my discharge merch.
Can we talk about all of that last week, which I caught on the VODs today?
Okay, so you actually watched it back? Because that
I
was
did.
crazy. That was pretty.
It was.
That was pretty crazy.
I was telling Omega earlier before we started that I'm a little salty that I missed the loot episode.
We're
And,
not totally out. We're about 20 feet away from that room.
Most
Okay.
of us are still in that room.
Yeah, it's true.
So after we die today, we'll go back as ghosts.
Well, you
Get
guys
more
might
loot.
survive. I'm really the closest to death. But let's keep going with the announcements. He was going to talk about Argynvostholt repairs.
Oh, yeah.
I can talk about that.
Let's do it.
Oh, well, wait. Are we allowed to talk about that yet?
Yes.
Yes.
He says yes.
All right, cool. I myself along with Shad and John, awesome people.
Moderators extraordinaire.
Yep. Smithgardians, what's up? We have outlined some things for the Argynvostholt repair group. Those who will be helping out. So it'll be live at some point. I'm unsure when, but you'll be able to, if you have the certain tools to help, which are smithing, carpentry, something else I forget. That's all I saw on Discord.
We're gonna HGTV.
Yeah.
Edition.
They're going to be able to help out with the
Property
renovations
building.
that we need,
Yeah.
and with the money that we got from last episode, we might be able to start on the south wing. But there's also going to be RP spaces in front of Argynvostholt now, so you can be there while you're doing your work and stuff. It's going to be great.
That's cool.
We got it all prepared for y'all.
Yes, and thank you, everyone. If we haven't lost all our
sponsors by this point, I want to
We
thank
didn't
them
insult
all
anyone.
in totally.
Except with our quality.
Do we want to restart? Do we got to go to the stream starting soon and pretend like this never happened?
No, I think we need to remember this for a long
No,
time.
we gotta. We should just.
We own this.
Look, you said we're gonna immerse the chaos. So
Embrace.
we're gonna
Embrace the
embrace.
chaos.
We're gonna
Until I-
embrace the chaos.
Until I had to go
Embrace
enter all the
chaos.
Zoom captures.
Yes.
But that
Yeah.
we can just cover that.
Yeah, we'll cover it. It'll
We
be
can't cover it in
fine.
post unless we start again. That's
No,
what I'm
we'll
saying.
Just throw up the
All right.
starting.
We will
window.
not do that. We're just going to go.
Yeah.
The
we're
show
gonna
can
go.
only get
All right.
better from here.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'll
Unless
take
you're
that
Falcon.
challenge. Hold my beer. Welcome, everyone,
Nothing can
to
possibly go
episode
wrong.
15 of Into the Mist, our Christmas Strahd campaign. We've just done all of our announcements, and it was awesome.
Most interesting announcements.
Last time we left you.
What about the intro?
Oh, yeah, let's do the intro.
Oh my goodness, this is the best.
Oh my god.
The worst ever.
Wow.
Oh,
We're professionals.
dear
We can clip that in YouTube.
Lord. It's something. Welcome, everyone. Last we left you, you were in the Amber Temple, traversing the Amber Temple, collecting dark gifts like they were Pokemon.
Two people did that.
Traversed a number of the vaults that existed. A number of you accepted gifts. There was fun to be had last session on a number of different levels. It was a mess in some ways. This session is a mess in all other kinds of ways. But you are here now. You have entered what you believe is the main vault, potentially, of the Amber Temple. You had stopped in two others. You did not go to a third one. You decided that you were going to try and find what you all believe is the essence or a way potentially to bring Argynvost back, as you and through the help of Noggins had kind of seen that happen. My brain's settling. Hilarious. You entered a treasure chamber and a literal hoard of treasure that existed within the Amber Temple for thousands of years. You collected a bunch of things. You fought an Amber Golem. And then there was a little kind of a crack, a fissure in the back of the chamber. Of course, true to form and on brand, Travas and Falfer both charged into the room. And Travas touched the first amber sarcophagus that he saw, and to no effect. Thinking and hoping that he would get the vision that you expected to get, no effect. Falfer, as you crossed the room to go to the other amber sarcophagus to touch it as fast as you could, you felt pulled and drawn towards the one that Travas was in front of. And as Travas touched it, you on the other side saw a hand that was touching his, and that came forward, touched his. Another hand came up to the end of, as if inside and trapped inside the amber sarcophagus. And you saw, as the figure kind of got closer, you saw red plaid around the torso of this creature. All of a sudden, around you, the crates that existed, 6 of them began to burst, and 6 individuals came forth from them, kind of crawling out of what looked like crates of dirt. And what you saw was 6 vampires kind of come out with fangs drawn, kind of soil falling, kind of pouring out of their mouths. And as they heave and breathe, even though they're not breathing, with this fierceness, with this raw sort of animalistic expression on their faces, you imagine that potentially they are an adventuring party that existed here, that potentially succumbed to the temple's whatever, and were shipped here potentially in these crates. As they burst forward, you turn around to look, and you see Travas, and the amber begins to animate and starts to engulf his hand, and he looks back at you and starts to kind of freak out, and quite quickly he's enveloped into the amber sarcophagus and goes away, disappears.
He's gone.
He is absolutely gone.
Okay, I will...
At this point, I would like you all to roll initiative.
All of us. Wow.
That didn't work. That worked.
Oh.
Why should it work? Why should it work
Why
tonight?
should it work?
Nothing.
Why should
I mean,
anything work?
everything should
It's a miracle things
just
do work
really...
when they do.
Yeah, it should
Oh,
just
I gotta
happen.
change my background too.
Nice.
There you
Thank
go.
you,
Let
Omega.
there be
Help us to
light.
feel
Oh.
a little... There you go. Now Ezmerelda feels left out. All right.
A little bit.
From the top, Sterling.
22.
Wow.
Dimitri.
12.
Falfer.
18.
Ezmerelda.
15.
Noggins.
19.
Travas is gone.
Dead.
Dead.
Man, he dies so easily as a player.
So many times.
So many
You know,
times.
it's like the consequences of his actions are catching up.
Yeah, I know. If you walk that line, you don't die as much, I found.
Okay. All right. Sterling, you are up. Now, at this point, you are through the back of the fissure. Where are all you guys? The fissure is in the back of the room. You guys are all in here. They looked and they rushed in. So you guys are still in the other room that exists. What do you do?
Well, I'm assuming I don't know anything's even wrong.
Well, at this point, you heard crashing open of these crates. You heard crumbling sounds.
Okay.
So you heard that there's a commotion in the other room,
And
but you saw them run
And you hear
in.
me going, Travas!
Does it look like I could fit through that fissure?
Very, very tightly, but yes. I would say at half speed, you would fit through that fissure.
Okay. Then I guess I'll go in.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. So you cross over. You have how many feet of movement? 5, 10,
I've got
15,
40.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40 puts you right at the end of the fissure. Okay. And as you kind of look through, you see all of these kind of creatures surrounding them. Travas cannot be seen. He is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
and Falfer is basically right in front of you between these two creatures.
Okay, creature that's closest, I'm going to shoot it 2 times. Oh, man. Okay. Well, at least it's a magical crossbow, so the string shouldn't break. That's a nat 1 and a 23 to hit.
Okay. And which one did you just attack?
That closest one?
The one that's closest.
Okay, nat 1.
Yeah. Do I...
I want you to make a dexterity saving throw, Falfer, please.
Dang.
You should be good at those, though.
Yeah, dex saving throw. Yeah, easy peasy. Let's just see what happens, but it's probably gonna fail. Just
Sorry,
given
but
how
you
things are going tonight.
You looked like a villain, and...
So that's a 17.
Okay. So 17, you just managed to quickly sidestep a bolt that goes over your head through the other side. You turn around and you see Sterling has just come through the opening.
Sterling, Travis is gone!
You did not hit it, is that correct? Obviously with a nat 1. You have a second attack?
Yeah, the second
go
attack
ahead.
was a 23.
23 hits.
Okay. That's 6 points of magical piercing damage.
Okay. And you watch as this creature who's kind of standing over the crate now, kind of soil and dirt falling from it, it hits right in the back, and you hear a sound come out of it as it kind of turns to you to look in your direction, like this. Okay. Noggins, you're up. Falfer, you're on deck.
So I'm still out in the area?
Yes. You hear sounds of yelling and crumbling crates and a massive commotion.
Yep, I will run inside to see what's going on. I don't know how many feet that is, so...
Yeah, so it's, yeah.
1, 2, to get to the entrance.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 puts you behind Sterling currently.
Okay. And Sterling just in the doorway?
Yeah.
Big old robot man?
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but let's go see if this works.
But
Oh, look, it works.
You can move through my
Noted.
space.
Hey.
So you're behind him back here in the corner.
Can I see anything through him?
Yeah, you can see everything. So you can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these kind of animalistic, vicious vampires. And you can tell, I mean, they're fangs drawn. You've seen Strahd. You see what he looks like. They're pale, somewhat gaunt, and wearing a mismatch of adventuring gear. Falfer right here, just inside the entrance, in between two of them.
Got it. All right. Then what I will do is seeing them inside and going, okay, this isn't going to work. I pull out my gilded flower from my bag, and I say a little thing in Sylvan, and use that, and I rip open a space into the dream void, and out jumps what's his face?
Oh,
Spike.
nice. Okay. All right. Where would you like him to be?
I'm at a 4th level, and I can just make sure. I'm gonna put him close to the back, next to a vampire in the back, I think.
Yeah. So he doesn't have to. He can show up wherever you want him to.
Yes, I can put him within 90 feet of me.
Okay.
Yep.
I had a mini, and I can't find it right now. So
How dare you? I've created him in everything.
I know you did. I'm just gonna use one of our creepy dolls for him. Okay. So how far away from you can you?
90 feet. I can cast this.
Okay.
Spell.
So near the back, right in front of Sterling, kind of thing, right here.
No, I want him next to one of the vampires that are into the room.
Okay, the one on this one here or this one over here?
Sure, that one.
Okay.
That
So
one.
he's right
Yeah,
beside, basically between Falfer and the spawn.
Okay, I'm sorry. We are not linking up the other one that you pointed to. Yeah, there we go. There we go. He's going to come out and scream, and he will attack that thing immediately.
Okay.
And he can attack twice because I did it at 4th level. That is a what? That is plus my spellcasting modifier to hit. 21 to hit.
That is a hit.
No, spell attack modifier is actually a lot more than that. Sorry. Then that's going to be. Does type matter?
Yes.
Okay. Let me make this force and make this person. No. Yeah. That's going to be 10 points of piercing damage, not magical.
Okay.
And 4 points of force damage for the first attack.
Okay. And
Second
that
attack
is
is a
and that's to the one beside Falfer? Right beside him?
No. The
other one. Sorry, the one that's close to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 9 points. Okay. And you notice that the first attack doesn't quite dig as deep, obviously, being natural damage and non-magical that it typically would.
Valid. The second attack was a natural 20.
Got it.
So that's going to be. Hold on. That's an automatic 6 from both of those. And then 6, 11, 14, 18 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And math. And 10 points of force damage.
Nice. Okay.
As a bonus action, he's going to teleport to a different vampire.
And he can use a different bonus action than you. He has his own bonus action.
Yes, he can.
Okay.
He does.
Okay.
He's going to teleport to a different one.
Which one?
Within 30 feet of it. So just pick one. I can't really tell.
One across?
Perfect.
Okay.
Yep. And he's going to look at it, and it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. It's probably not going to be enough. That's going to be a 9.
Nope. He is. If he can be, he is charmed.
Okay. All right.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Charming a vampire.
I don't know if it can be or not. So
yeah. No, I think it can. It's not immune to charm. So, yeah, it absolutely kind of looks down at Spike, and like looks away from the rest of you, and kind of calms and like just centers in on Spike.
Cool.
For the time being.
And then all I'll say is the one next to my buddy is charmed. Don't hit it yet. That's my turn. I'm not going to use a bonus action for my own bonus action.
Okay, Falfer, you're up. Ezmerelda, you're on deck.
I would like to understand the lay of the land a little better. How tall is this room?
30 feet.
Okay.
So it's 30 feet, and then it appears that there is a stairwell at the back of the room from where you are now.
Okay. So if I can avoid them... okay, is the point of the room that is highest near the staircase?
No, it's all the same, and then there's a spiral staircase that goes up.
Okay.
Through basically like a shaft.
Okay, so I'm gonna run my distance across the room. I can only move 20 because I'm still 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay.
So
as you do that, the one beside you reaches out with its claws to try and attack.
Okay, but he's 10 feet out.
Well, you were here.
Well, that's 10 feet out, is it not? 5, 10, me?
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
No, you were within 5 feet. It's okay.
No
fine.
way.
Go. Okay. All right. Go.
Okay.
It's okay. I'll just do it on the back end. It's okay.
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to cast Rope Trick and climb up the rope.
Okay. All right.
30 feet.
Okay. Find rope trick. I had rope trick in here, but I don't right now.
Yeah, good.
It's okay. I actually think rope trick broke last time we used it. So.
Oh,
and I think I'm going to use this for Spike instead of that thing.
A little bit more Sylvan in me.
Yes. Okay. All right. Okay, so you're a rope trick and you're going to climb right up.
Yeah.
How much movement do you need to do that?
For Rope Trick?
Yeah.
I don't...
Yeah. You need vertical movement to climb up the rope.
You touch on like the rope, 60 feet one end of the rope. You can climb.
Yeah.
The space can hold as many as 8.
And climbing is half your speed.
60 feet long. It doesn't actually say that it uses... Am I not reading this right? It doesn't say that it uses movement.
Well, it says you have to climb. So how tall is the rope?
60. Well, the rope can be up to 60 feet long.
Okay, so how long do you want the rope to be?
30 feet to the max of the roof.
Okay, so you'd have to cast it here and then move up.
So
you're 30 feet.
Okay, so that's
directly
what I'll
from
do.
where you are.
That's what I'll do.
Okay, so from here you move up 30 feet.
Yeah.
All right. So you are now off the board, and we're here. And I had rope trick here. Oh, here it is, right here.
Oh.
There.
Yes,
That's where
yes,
you
yes.
cast rope trick. Okay.
And, can I, as a bonus action, pull up the rope, or as part of my action?
You haven't taken an action. Oh yeah, rope trick was the action.
Spell. Rope trick is the spell. Yeah, is the action.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. So then, what I will do?
Because you're manipulating an object.
Okay. I will then just yell out to the other ones. Travis is trapped inside the amber pillar in the corner.
Okay, Ezmerelda, you're up.
Okay. Ezmerelda is. Am I in the same room with everybody?
No, you're in the other room still. You are quite far in the other room here.
Okay. I will say that at this
you're
point,
30
I
feet
have-
from the from the opening in the fissure.
Okay. And we will say that. Can we say that I have claimed this silvered
Yes.
rapier?
Yes,
that
I
was
claimed
in
it for
the-
you last time. Yes.
Awesome. So then I will run into the room.
Okay, so you run to the edge of the fissure, and now you've got 10 feet through the fissure and then out the other side. So
Okay,
you've exhausted. You have to dash to do it.
Okay, so I will do that, and then I will, as my bonus action, start a blade song.
Okay. And where do you want to be in this room here? Because you've come through now, and you're just inside. There's a rope hanging from the ceiling. You see this craziness. Sterling is right behind you, so you kind of squeeze through and get here. From there, you still have 10, 20, another 5 feet of movement.
Was this rope, is that where these creatures have come from, or is this just now a rope that is hanging from the ceiling?
It's a rope that's hanging from a dark space in the ceiling, and you see Felfer's face looking down it. You've seen him do this before.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. I think I'll stay where I am for the moment.
Okay. All right. Immediately, and you said 30 feet, so is it basically on the ceiling? So you've climbed through the ceiling?
Well, I've climbed to the ceiling, and the extra dimensional
And you go through, and you've gone through. Okay, so the opening of it is right against the ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay, so these two vampire spawn here are going to... This one jumps onto the wall and sticks to the wall, and then begins to climb itself up the side of the wall. So 5, 10, 15, 20. It goes 25 to the ceiling because it was already 5 up on the crate. And then up onto the ceiling and is up on the ceiling. This one is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then it's going to dash until it's back up onto the ceiling as well. So they are basically sitting on the ceiling like this over above you guys currently.
It's very creepy.
Okay.
Very creepy.
This one is going to jump down and attack Spike.
Literally.
And this one over here fell over, and this over here is supposed to be there. Okay. This one is going to close the distance 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to Ezmerelda. This one 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is going to go to Sterling. And this one here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is going to go to Ezmerelda. Okay. To start on Spike, it is going to slash with its claws.
Noted.
That is a 14 to hit. I'm assuming that does not hit.
Does not hit.
The next one is going to be... next one's only going to be a 9, which also misses.
Nope.
So, as it kind of jumps off the crate, it's trying to catch it, and Spike's just kind of running around going, apparently, around it.
Wait. Was that
Yeah.
the one that was just right next to Spike?
Yeah.
Charmed.
Oh, that's right. I take all of that back. Sorry, I apologize. And I should be using my condition markers to be able to, wherever they are. I don't know.
Inside of this thing?
Yes. What thing?
No, those are cards.
No. There's like a little bin right there back there. If you could find Charmed for me. Are you able to reach that?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch your head on the camera. All right. Here we go. Okay, the next one, then, that one is Charmed. It is actually going to move away from Spike. Is Spike going to take an attack of opportunity on it?
No, it's not. No,
Okay.
he's like, that's my friend.
Okay, so then it is going to 10, 15, 20, and it's going to stand there and prepare. Thank you very much. This one is currently charmed. Then the next one that ran down is that one. It's going to attack Sterling. Sterling. It is going to be a 18 to hit. I'm assuming that does not hit. Nope. Okay, its claws just scrape against your hide. The next one, though, is going to be a 20 to hit. Miss. Dirty 20. Also miss. Shing, shing across the front of your armor. Nice. Next one is going to attack you, Ezmerelda. That is not going to hit. That is also not going to hit. I am not doing well at all. And then the next one is also going to attack you, Ezmerelda, with, man alive, 14 and a 15. Wow, my dice are not working tonight.
Thanks to the Smithgardians for cursing the dice for us.
You're all are lucky, except that one is going to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other two are up on the ceiling. Right. Dimitri, you are up.
Okay. To get to the entrance,
yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20.
And then 10 to get to this point.
Okay. So I can get to that point.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my bonus action to Misty Step.
Yes.
To within 30 feet that I can see. Can I see right there?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to... Well, first I will spend that. And I'm going to hold up the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
Oh, very good.
And I will cast Hold Vampire.
Okay, how does that work?
As an action, you can expend 1 charge and present the holy symbol to make it flare with a holy power. Vampires and vampire spawn within 30 feet of the holy symbol. When it flares, must make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, a target is paralyzed for 1 minute. It can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns to end the effect on itself.
Okay, can get the paralyzed things ready.
I only found these 2.
There's only 2?
I think we used paralyzed different times, so the other ones might be.
I have no idea. Well, maybe only 2 will fail. Okay, 15, DC 15?
Yes, wisdom save.
All right, I am using D&D Beyond because it's better. 19. 12, so that is a failure on this one. Is paralyzed. That's a 10 on the next one. Wow.
Paralyzed.
Actually, that's this one here. Oh, so if it's on the ceiling,
vampires, they're broken,
and you're paralyzed.
Come on.
It's got spider climb, so it still sticks though. It's not like all of a sudden gravity or the ability to stick undoes with paralyzation.
Probably true.
So it's probably just stuck on the ceiling.
But if one of us were climbing something and got paralyzed,
if you had spider climb, you wouldn't fall.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
So that is 1, 2. I said 3. The fourth one is also fails. The next one I can use something else.
Yeah, this
also fails. Man, wow.
I think your D&D Beyond browser sounds are coming through on
They are. They absolutely are. And I love it.
Yeah.
And the one that's charmed also will take a wisdom saving throw, and it will also fail.
Wow.
Holy
dang
crap. Oh, and I had one more.
Where you putting that holy symbol to good use, though?
This one passes. So that one passes. And is that the only one that passes?
I think so. These are.
No, I had another one that passed.
1, 2.
The first one passed. Every other one failed, except for the charmed one.
The charmed one was the one that passed, so I might have. Done
Yeah,
it
he was
too
the
many
last one
times.
that passed, but the very first one you did
Had a
passed as
19.
well was the 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was that one. I think I rolled one more time too many. So, yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, a bunch of them are paralyzed, and they get to take another one at the end of their turn.
At the end of their turn, they can do another
That's
save.
your action.
Yep, that's my movement, bonus action, and action.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. All of a sudden, near the back of the room, where the steps are, you feel a marked change in temperature. And you almost feel it kind of like waft down the stairs, almost like something evil approaches or is announcing the arrival of something. And the hairs on the back of your neck, Dimitri, specifically first, kind of rise. And as you look back, it's almost like tendrils of darkness start to kind of snake their way down the stairs and like almost start to kind of like flow over the stairs as they kind of flood down. And you start to hear the sound of boots falling on the stairs as they start to descend. First, you see kind of dark pants. Then you see a what looks like almost like a an overcoat or like a trench coat that hangs low. And then you see a familiar figure. At this time, I would like to invite back to the stream Roan. David, if you could enter the room.
What?
No! O-M goodness.
Come have a seat.
Yourself
Well, we gotta move the beholder.
What?
What is happening?
Oh my!
Just put it on the other chair.
I'll put it over here. Because I got room.
I hope you're on our side.
He's clearly not on our side.
Why not?
All right.
He's a shadow sorcerer.
I guess that's true. It is his character. What is he doing here?
And as he descends, I had as many. I pulled as many. I pulled as many, and now it is not here. So we will get it in the break. But for now, we will give you. Right now, we will give you a different one. All right, and Mega, you have never met.
Omega, nice to meet you.
I haven't, but I've seen the character, and I'm like,
Okay,
whoa.
just use this zombie for now. Anyways, as he starts to come down the stairs, you notice that he is grizzled, full-grown beard. You can see that his eyes, it seems like he hasn't slept in a little while, and he has scars that kind of extend from the top of his hairline down his face onto the side of his cheek, and one fairly deep one in the middle, and then two lighter ones kind of on the side. And as he starts to descend, Roan, what do you do?
So as I descend, I'm going to take in the sight in front of me.
Yeah.
Do they all see me at this point, or
I would say everyone in the room except for Falfer see you.
And I'm gonna step out of the darkness that's been engulfing me into the room.
Yeah.
And then give a little smile, and say, "Boys." And then with that, I'm going to lift my hand, and I'm immediately going to blast an Eldritch Blast at that vampire there.
This
There
one
it
here?
is. Yes, sir.
Okay, so that one's on the roof currently, on the ceiling.
I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay.
Adam's like, he's looking at me.
And as you come down, you do notice that this one and a number of other ones, so all the ones that have a thing around it, are currently not moving, as if they're paralyzed.
Oh, do I?
Where they stay? Yeah. The ones that you see that are still moving are this one here, and the one here in the middle.
Sure. All right. I'll take the that first one.
The
that
one
you
here.
talked about.
Okay.
Yep,
Yeah.
right
Sure.
there. And I will shoot an Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay.
Thank you. Daisy.
Oh, you can add yourself now to the campaign if you want.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that earlier.
Does
so you guys
a
wouldn't see
18
it.
hit him?
Yes, an 18 hits.
Okay. Then that'll be 9 points of force damage, and then a second beam goes out, hitting him for 2 points of force damage for a total of 11 force damage.
Okay, all right, and it gets jolted from the back, and all of you who recognize kind of almost don't believe your eyes. Like it's been a while. Falfer, you don't see him, but you see this Eldritch Blast smash into the creature, and this is a blast that you're not used to really seeing. Nobody in the party has used this in a long time. But you do recognize the energy as it happens. Okay. Is that your turn?
That will be my turn.
All right. Sterling, you're up. Noggins, you're on deck.
Oh, hey, wow. Okay. So I rolled a 10 for my first attack.
That's a miss.
Actually, yeah. Bonus action, Big Sterling. I should say that.
Did you attack something with advantage if it's paralyzed?
Oh, I didn't attack with advantage. I rolled before
and if you're within
paralysis
5
happened.
feet of it, it will be a crit.
In that case, then it would be...
Yeah, but Big Sterling's going to be tough in here. I don't think you could go Big Sterling where you were.
Well, if I'm in a confined space, I just don't grow. But I still get the benefits.
Oh, okay, so you still get the benefits. Okay, so we're going to say you're Big Sterling until you... But you'll grow out when you move out of that space? We'll say yes because it's cool mini. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Real cool.
Okay,
Cool mini,
cool.
yeah.
Okay. I was going to move out, but...
Okay, so yeah, you would get advantage on a paralyzed creature for sure.
All right. So in that case, it's actually a 19.
As a hit.
Okay. So, and Omega, you said it's auto crit?
It's an auto crit if it's paralyzed and you're within 5 feet of them.
Well, I'm within 5 feet for sure. Okay. So in that case...
That's why paralyzed is the
rolled
best.
13 plus... And our home rule still applies for
crits, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, so full on the first die, and then
that would be 21
to damage.
Damage.
Okay, very good.
That's the first attack.
Yeah.
The second attack is a 21 to hit.
Okay.
And that's another 21 damage. So 42 damage.
Wow.
There.
And you see its eyes kind of like almost widen a little bit with fear as you smash into it. You're hitting it with your sword?
I'm using my vicious longsword. That's
okay. And it's magical, of course, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. It's vicious, right? Doesn't that have something with crits?
Sure does.
Let me see. Roll a 20. Takes an extra 7 damage of the weapons type.
Wow.
So that's
42,
plus 14.
Whoa, 14
Because it's 2 attacks.
Wow.
So
that's just
it's
a bonus
57 total.
But they weren't both crits, right? It doesn't only do that damage on a crit?
It was, I'm 5 feet away and it's 2 attacks, so...
So it's instant crit, okay, wow, all right.
Yeah.
So you dig into the front of this and almost like flay it, and it kind of opens up, and this gray, no blood, but just gray matter kind of starts to spill out as it kind of looks at you. You can see its eyes, even though it can't move, its eyes go wide in utter pain.
It's still standing?
Yes.
Wow.
It sure is. Noggins, you're up. Falfa, you're on deck.
Firstly, one thing, Falfa, make sure you're not subtracting movement. Exhaustion 1 is not movement; it's just ability checks. Secondly, I'm going to come into this room and see the Shadow Man here, and go, who's that? Never mind. Are you going to hit us? Don't do it. I'll kill you. And then I will go to the nearest Vampiana that's around. I can't see the map, so I don't know.
You will go. So the nearest is through Sterling, which you can't hit right now. You could walk. You can't actually walk in.
I thought you could walk through ally space. You just can't land there.
But a vampire spawn is actually. I'll show you. There's a vampire spawn blocking the entrance. Was paralyzed right in front of the entrance.
Okay, that's cute. Then I'm going to go, oh, you're in the way, Sterling! And I'm going to just envelop myself into a mist and appear inside as I use Misty Step as the bonus action.
Okay, where do you want to be?
Let's be towards Yeah, let's be on the other side of that vampire. Yeah, not that one. The other one that actually says petrified. It doesn't say charmed. It says petrified. Yeah, that one. Right there.
Okay.
Because so you know the charm that happens from Spike, I'm also in command of it as well.
Okay.
So I'm not going to attack that one. I know that.
Okay.
But I will produce a flame and try to shove it in his throat.
Yeah.
And because it would normally be at disadvantage. Wait, hold on. Yes, it would normally be at disadvantage, but because it's paralyzed, it's just a flat roll.
Okay. All right.
I'm running now. Oh god. Does a 17 hit?
Does.
Great. So that's gonna be an auto. That's going to be 25 points of fire damage.
Okay, 25?
Yep.
Wow.
Okay. All right, it takes it.
Cause that thing is about paralyze any attack, not just melee.
Yep.
And with that, Spike is going to go ham. Though he really wants to attack the shadow person that just arrived, he won't do that. He will go to... Is there anything else other than the one I attacked and the charmed one still on the ground?
Yeah, there's 4 on the ground. So there's one that is not paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that's not paralyzed. There's a paralyzed one right in front of the door. There's a paralyzed one beside you, and there's the charmed one here.
He'll go to the one that's fighting me, that I'm fighting right now.
Okay.
Spike will. Yep. And then I will attack that guy. Yeah, that's gonna hit. That was a 19 on the die. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay, great. Then this is going to be. So I'm doing both. I gotta do these separately. So just 12 plus. Ooh, wait, no, wrong die. 12 plus 12, 18, 21, 27 is piercing.
Okay.
And then it's 10 minutes, 12. 22 is force damage.
Ooh. All right, this one is starting to not look good as it's kind of just standing there as it takes its damage.
Yep, he's gonna keep.
Hit 11.
That's me.
All right, Falfrey, you're up. Ezmerelda, you're on deck.
Okay, so yes, I did.
So
check.
now down here, you see 2 paralyzed ones. I would say in this area, you probably see this one that's still alive. You see Ezmerelda kind of fighting both and all 3, and you saw Noggins kind of come in.
Okay.
You still don't see this other person that's entered the room.
Okay, so not having seen, I'm just gonna wonder and keep going because I technically didn't use all my movement. I could have used my movement 30 feet up.
Did you go in, so you didn't go into the hole yet? I
haven't had a chance because I thought I was only moving 20.
Right. Okay, so you do see everything. I thought you had...
Well, I mean, given that I can move 30, I would have moved 30 to the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So move. I'm in the room now, and I'll pull up the rope as my action.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to cast. Hail of Thorns. Assuming, yeah.
You have to take an action to shoot though too. So you took your action to bring the rope up.
Action on a ranged weapon.
Yeah.
That's right. Let me just check if there's anything else. Yeah, there. Okay. So instead, I'll use bonus action to cast Hex.
Okay.
You place a curse on a creature that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack.
Okay, so which one do you want to do that on?
So the one immediately
that is
below...
not paralyzed.
That is not paralyzed.
Okay,
yeah.
Good. Okay, Ezmerelda, you're up.
Okay, so there are currently 2 of these vampires by me, or just 1?
There is 3.
Sweet.
These 2 are paralyzed. This one is not.
Okay, so the one that is not paralyzed, I will use that silvered rapier and stab at it.
Okay.
Stab at it.
Stab at it. That is a 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
Are there any special damage stats on this, or is it the standard D8 plus 5 that I got on here?
No, that's it. It's just silvered. It's just a fancy silvered rapier.
Cool. Then that's 11 points for the first piercing for the first hit.
11?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna stab at it again. This time for 15. Does 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, that is another 9 points of piercing. And then I'm going to use my short sword, which is also silvered, for the third attack.
Yep.
Oops, wrong die to roll. That is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
And that is an extra 8 points
Okay.
of piercing.
All right. And you were noticing that these aren't digging as deep as you would hope they would, even though they're silver.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay. Now I get into wisdom saves. It was a 15 they have to pass.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a 14 for that one.
Fail.
That's enough for this one. So this one here.
You will fail. You will fail miserably.
Okay. This one is still hexed. This one is now not paralyzed. Next. That one also passes. That is this one here. This one here. Next one. My dice are back.
My dice are back.
That one wasn't
No.
paralyzed, so it's this one here. Yeah. Okay, so now, I passed this one. I said I failed, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so one is currently paralyzed. The rest start to move. Does it say at the beginning of their turn or the end of their turn?
End of their turn.
End of their turn. Okay. So this one who is hexed is going to attack you, and hex just causes you to do extra damage to it, right? Ezmerelda, that first one does not hit. The next one, Ezmerelda, is an 18. Does an 18 hit?
Nope.
What? Nice. You also watch.
Song, baby.
You also watch as the damage on each of them begins to close up.
What?
My stab
slightly.
wounds to them are
Yes.
healing?
So stab wounds, the big gash, and it starts to kind of close as you imagine they're regenerating.
What the fresh hell is this?
Fresh hell seems to be the case. That's crazy.
So that one's going to attack you. This one is going to cross to you, Sterling. Sorry, Dimitri, as it saw you do what it did. What you did. It is going to attack. That's not going to be enough. That is going to be enough. That is an 18 plus 6. So that is going to be a 24.
Okay.
I'm assuming that hits.
Yes.
And that is going to be 6 points of damage as a claws.
Okay.
You, and actually, you know what? Instead of that, I apologize. You are now grappled by this vampire. So as you take out your holy symbol and you point it kind of in the air, and it did what it did, and all of them kind of shield their eyes, and then it reaches across and it grabs your throat. Wow. And you are now grappled by this vampire. And the rest cannot do anything. Did I roll damage for you, Ezmerelda? Did I hit you?
No.
No, I didn't. Okay. Dimitri, you're up. You can try and break this grapple with a acrobatics or athletics check.
I'm actually kind of seeing how the wounds are closing and they're sort of reanimating. I'm just going to hold out the symbol of Ravenkind
Yeah.
and re-up the hold vampire spell.
You can do that again?
Yeah. As an action, and it only costs 1 charge of the...
Oh, so how many charges does it have?
10.
10 charges?
Yeah.
For a long rest?
Symbol of Ravenkind.
Or in general?
Whoa.
You get some back, like a 1d4 or whatever.
Back the next day?
1d6 plus 4 charges daily at dawn. You get them back.
Okay, so you can spend the 10 and then interesting.
This is awesome.
Okay. All right. So you spend as many as you can and then you okay, cool. All right.
So
we have the actual one here.
Oh, I've been wearing it this whole time.
And what's the range again?
30 feet.
Okay.
And a wisdom 15 save.
Okay, so the first one, man, alive. Okay, so the first one is still paralyzed. The second one passes. The third one passes. Oh wait, a second. No, the second one fails. Second one fails. Oh, where's it paralyzed? So this one is paralyzed again in the doorway. Of all the no, second one passes. I said passes. Third one I said didn't pass. That's right. So it's, this one is not. This one is. And then the next one on the ceiling fails, and that one passes. So that was the curd. Okay, there you go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And that one passes as well. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Jeez, that's a lot. Okay.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Okay, Roan, you're up. Sterling, you're on deck.
Well, seeing what's going on and taking note of how very crowded together everyone is limits my options a little bit. So I'm going to motion my hand up from behind me, and out of the shadows is going to sort of take form the almost like a large hound made of shadows, and with a whisper, "Come out, my precious." It's going to step forward right beside me before teleporting and focusing right on what vampire hasn't taken
damage.
Yeah.
The only one that hasn't taken damage is this one up on the ceiling.
Well, I don't want that. I'll do the one right beside. Good thing I got my glasses.
Skeletor
has not. Yeah, Skeletor has not. Yeah.
All right, I'll do the one right. You know what? The one that's grappling Dimitri.
Okay, right there. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to teleport the hound to it?
Boom, right beside it. And then it'll now roll its initiative, actually. And it has the stats of a dire wolf.
Oh, so it's quite big.
Did the one that
so
gets
it's medium-sized monstrosity.
Go ahead, Omega.
Sorry, Omega.
Dimitri attacked the one that was charmed?
Yes, he hasn't attacked it yet. It attacked him.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But now he's attacking the one. That one.
I would have come after the fact as well.
Yeah, and he doesn't know it's
probably
charmed.
not cared.
Oh no, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. It's no longer going to be. Well, Roan's not my ally. Don't know him.
Yeah, not yet.
Still charmed.
Yeah.
Okay, so the initiative of the dire wolf will end up being a 12.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if I can move it on the same turn. Rule of cool saying yes until we figure out otherwise.
If it's its own initiative stuff, then it has a move action, unless its teleport is its move. But
no, it basically forms up there.
And you said it was a 12 on its initiative.
Yeah, it'll be a 12 for its initiative.
Okay.
And can it make its move now then?
Yep.
All right. So before that, though, I am, as it takes form right beside it, I'm also gonna raise up my hand, and bolts of purple, dark, purple and blacks begin to form up and blast towards the vampire who I have the Hound of Ill Omen focused on.
Okay.
And does a... I know what. 26 hit?
Yes.
And that will be 11 points of force damage smashing into it.
Okay.
Before the hound, with a howl, just leaps up for the vampire's neck, and will also attack with a bite. 23.
To hit, yep.
Yep. Okay. And that will be 9 piercing damage. And it also needs to succeed on a strength saving throw, 13.
Okay.
Or be knocked prone.
It passes.
Okay. And with that, I'll end my turn.
Okay.
And end my turn.
All right. Sterling, you're up. Noggins, you're on deck.
Okay, the one in front of me is not paralyzed anymore, right?
Correct.
Okay. Then I hit for 23 and a 21.
Those are hits.
Yeah. That's 6 and 13, so that's 19 total damage on.
Okay, and that's magical damage?
Magical damage.
And that was the one that took the big, heavy hit before.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to reopen that wound again.
Yeah, and you do, like, you're like, not today! And you slash across it, and it opens that wound further again, but it is still standing. All right, that is your turn. Noggins, you're up. Falf, you're on deck.
This is going to be completely dependent on you, Jay. But as I see the guy getting hit, I look at it, look at the vampire, and I still don't know who these people are, but they're attacking, helping us, I guess, or maybe they're just being opportunistic. I look at him, and per charmed, I do have advantage on social things with it.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, I don't know if it's something that. Anywho, I'm gonna look at him and go, "You're getting hurt, I know, but it's fine. You like it. You don't need to heal yourself." I'm trying to convince it to not regenerate.
Okay. It looks over at you. It looks at Dimitri, who it's holding, currently still in its grasp, that is holding up a symbol that has affected it. It looks over at Roan, who just attacked it, and the dog that just bit it, and with its natural 20 it just rolled, clears the charm.
Oh! That's reasonable.
That's, you know what? That's valid. That's valid. And I go, "Aw."
You see it kind of like shake it off.
I go, "Aw." Spike just leaps at him.
Okay.
Spike's going to attack twice. It is, but it's not. It's also not paralyzed, correct?
Correct.
Cool. F your natural 20. I got one too.
Nice.
Taking a picture of that. That's going to be. Well, the first attack definitely hits. Second attack. Oh, I swear to God. That's an 18 on the die, so that's going to be 27.
Yep.
Cool. So.
Rolling like a fiend.
That.
Like
Yes, and then I need to do that twice. That's 8, 14.
Someone say fiend?
14. 20 points of piercing damage, not magical.
Okay.
And then 16 points of force damage.
Okay.
To it.
Got it.
And I'm just going to look back at the one in front of me, and I'm going to hit it with another. What's my command to the vampire? My action?
I'd say that's free. That was spoken.
Okay. Then that's going to be 27 to hit from me to the paralyzed one in front of me.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, Jesus. I am so sorry. That is 16 plus 15, 31 points of fire damage.
Okay, very good. Very nice.
Thanks, crit rules.
Okay.
And did anybody did Dimitri get hit? No.
No.
Has anybody gotten hit?
No.
No.
Not yet.
Huh.
You're grappled.
No, okay.
Yeah, they tried.
Yeah, they tried. Falfa, you're up. Ezmerelda, you're on deck.
Okay, just a clarification here, because on this spell, it doesn't give me any limitation on time or even on
on time.
regens.
So it's an action.
Will. Yeah.
Yeah. And I say once per long rest.
Okay, but it doesn't say that.
No, but it says it in the thing that you got.
Oh,
in the
does
gift,
it?
yeah.
Okay.
It specifies it in the feat.
Cool, I didn't see it here.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, and have I used it?
Yes, you did. Nice try.
Okay.
Nice try.
Just wondering.
It's very sneaky.
I'm going to aim at the vampire that's... Well, first of all, do I notice that Roan is in the room now?
Well,
'Cause I'm looking through this.
If you put your head down and look through, of course you see him at the stairwell.
Yeah, you'll probably see a hound of darkness taking form and leaping forward.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna say that actually.
Do it, do it, you coward!
I was going to say, wow, you really could not leave us alone.
Oh yes. For old time's sake, that's good. All right.
First one of the night.
Yeah.
This probably won't be the last.
Yeah.
So, and then I will
It roamed to be the last, is what I'm saying.
I will just attack with my hand crossbow.
Okay.
Knowing that I haven't attuned to the new one yet.
Yes.
So that's what that will be my action.
Okay, go ahead.
That will be a 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
And then...
Which one are you attacking?
The one closest to me at the rope. So like this one here.
This is the rope here. So
Yeah,
the
so
paralyzed
this
one?
Yeah, paralyzed one.
So paralyzed, you would get advantage on it.
Advantage. All right. Well, I mean, I hit anyways.
Okay. Yeah, but you could get a natural 20.
Oh, that's true. I could roll it again and not get a natural 20. So I'll stick with the other one roll. And I got 4 points of damage.
Okay.
So that.
For piercing?
Piercing, yeah.
So it only takes half that. As you watch, it doesn't dig in quite as deep.
Interesting.
And kind of like, it hits, it digs in a little bit, and then kind of like deflects off. Okay, Ezmerelda, you're up.
I was very, very vexed by seeing these wounds seal up. So I'm going to cast a firebolt at one of them.
Okay, which one?
That are close by. I can't really see, so you can go ahead and pick one.
So you were here. There is one that is paralyzed again beside you here. There's one that fell for Hex there. And then there was one behind you that's fighting Sterling.
Well, since the other two are already, I guess, preoccupied with their hexes and their paralyzation, I'm going to go and just turn around and hit the one
that's
fighting Sterling.
Yep, okay.
So that is a 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
And gotta get some dice here. That is 13 points of fire damage.
Okay, very nice. And as you hit it in the back, it didn't expect it. And it basically almost like burns to the point where you start to see spine and ribs on the back as you do a massive amount of fire damage. And it is not looking good. It kind of almost like doubles over and then stands back up.
Haha. All right.
Okay. Immediately you watch though as you do it and then it starts to grow and heal.
No.
What is going on here?
None of us, they're vampires, so we're not doing...
That's...
I mean, have we fought vampires before?
Nope, only one, Strahd.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
You guys
realize
fought
that,
Strahd.
sorry.
What about Father Donovich's cursed son?
You didn't go down there. You didn't fight him.
Oh, okay.
True.
You ended up just leaving him.
We did just leave him, poor guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
won't come back to haunt you.
I did want to go down there, if you recall.
You
Yeah, he did. That's true. That is true. Okay. So that one is going to not be happy with you, Ezmerelda, and turn towards you. It is going to attempt to claw you in the face. That is going to be a 19. A 20. Dirty 20.
No, it does not hit.
The dirty 20 doesn't hit.
Nice.
Does not hit.
How?
Late song.
Oh, dear.
That's a nice song.
That's not nice.
Oh.
It's going to try again, though. That's not going to be enough.
Come at me, bro.
Fine, be that way.
Come at me,
Next one is that one is going to do its is still paralyzed. That one is going to do it is now longer paralyzed again as it overcomes, and it is going that is at the end of its turn, so it does not do anything. That one is also going to attack you, Ezmerelda. And is also going to heal. Ezmerelda, a 19 doesn't hit, you said, right? Anything under 20 does not hit?
Nope.
Okay. That one there is going to... It's still paralyzed on the ceiling. The ones on the ceiling are just fixtures at this point. The last one is going to attempt to attack you. Oh, that one gets a second attack too. They both miss. Okay. Dimitri.
Demeets.
I'm assuming a 25 hits.
Yeah, who's hitting me?
The one that has you grappled.
Okay.
As it opens its mouth wide and clamps down onto your neck and begins to drink. You take 9 points of piercing damage and 9 points of necrotic damage. It just bit into his
it bit.
neck.
Sorry, I heard
and 9 points of necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 9.
That sucks.
That really does.
Okay.
Really does. You may not make it through this.
Max modifier.
Seems okay from here.
Yeah. So it has you by its neck. It has you by the neck right now. And it is you can feel the life force beginning to drain from you, and its claws around your neck begin to close in as well as it does another claw attack. It rolled a natural 20 on that claw attack.
Spoke too soon.
So that's going to be... That's only another 6 points of piercing damage.
Don't like that.
Yeah, that's not cool.
No, wait. What did I say?
6 points.
8 points, sorry.
8.
Yeah. Dimitri, you're up.
Okay. I, with steely resolve, will continue to hold up the holy symbol of Ravenkind and use another hold vampires charge. So every vampire in Vampire Spawn within 30 feet.
Oh my god! Okay.
Wow.
Takes another wisdom
Okay.
DC 15.
So that one has to take it again. That one
Have any of them
passes.
saved?
Hang on. That one fails again. That one fails this time.
This is hilarious.
Oh man, that one.
Well, if they're already.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, and that one there fails.
Oh,
hooray!
Jeez.
Am I grappled anymore?
Good question.
You are grappled with it around your neck.
Okay.
So I would say you can still have still have to try and get out of the grapple, but you're still currently grappled. I would imagine. It basically has frozen its grapple around you.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you advantage on the check to escape. That's what we'll do.
Okay. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. All right.
Everything's gonna be okay. Ezmerelda has a cat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shadow Direwolf.
Ooh. Okay.
No, what's a cat? Oh no, you meant the shadow.
It's a hound. It just shares the stats.
Yeah, I know. You're a Shadow Hound. Yeah.
Of ill omen.
Yes. The illest.
So from out there, I'm just gonna smile at the vampire and then say, feast, and then the hound is gonna jump again at the vampire, and since it's paralyzed twice, and then
Wait,
18.
Is it auto crit?
Yeah.
It's
It's auto crit. Yeah, because it's paralyzed. Yeah.
Oh, well, if it's auto crit,
Yeah.
then
Right. Maybe you said it's auto crit.
If it has advantage, and if the advantage attack hits, it's a crit.
Yes. So yeah, it has an advantage. If it hits, it's auto crit.
okay, then
Let me read paralyzed real quick here. Paralyzed creature is incapacitated
I thought you just had
and
advantage.
can't move or speak. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet.
Wow.
There you go.
Right on.
There you go. Okay, so if that is the case, it will be, well, if it's a crit,
Full
I guess
damage
that
on the
would be
dice.
Full damage, and then roll again. So I really should get this sheet in front of me. But
Normalize using calculators at the table. It's okay.
Yeah. So that'll be
Erase the
15.
stigma.
Erase the stigma.
It'll be 15 points, and then it'll be
15 of
another
what?
13 piercing.
15 piercing?
So that's a total of 15 plus 13, 28 piercing.
And both are piercing damage.
Both are piercing damage, and then he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
It's the paralyzed.
Passes.
But if it's paralyzed, is it?
Is it able to strength save?
This creature automatically fails strength and dex saves.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Okay, then
So
it's
prone?
it's prone, and the hound is over top of him now.
Okay.
You know, savaging him.
All right. Cool. And now, Rowan, it's your turn.
Am I still grappled?
Okay. With that, seeing him down, I am going to go ahead and I will. Which one was Ezmerelda working on there?
Well, kind of this one she attacked first.
Yeah, the one that was injured.
And then there's 2 others.
Okay. The one that she's been attacking, I'll Eldritch Blast that.
Okay. From across the room.
Is that also with advantage? Does it have the...
Nope, it's not paralyzed.
That'll be a 26.
Okay. Ooh. That is a hit.
And that will be... and I'm actually... Yeah, that's fine. It'll be 10. It'll be 10 force damage hitting into it.
Okay, and as it gets hit, it like blows a big kind of like chunk of pale flesh off of its shoulder, and it's like shoulder muscles and bones are starting to show through. And it snarls in your direction.
And then preemptively, I'm going to move a couple feet further into the darkness, backwards.
Okay. Okay.
Up the stairs.
Up the stairs, or kind of into the area.
Just a little bit more into that. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. At this point, Dimitri. Actually, what we'll do here. 1 sec. Sterling.
Mm-hmm.
From within you, you feel a tug. And you begin to feel a tug for Kellen. It begins to kind of like pull at him a little bit, and kind of starts to tries and attempts to kind of draw him out of the amalgam.
Okay.
And immediately, as you feel that tug, your attention is diverted towards the west sarcophagi that is in this room, which is this one here, and this is upside down. And you feel a draw towards it.
Okay.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
16.
Okay. With a 16, Kellen is brought to the forefront, and he is now in control of the amalgam.
Okay.
For this moment, and that is where we're going to take a break. We'll be right back, y'all.
Uh-oh. Well, interesting.
Muted. Maybe. Joel, do you want to go out mute? And we're back. All right. For those of you that don't know, in the break, we have patron-only chat. We go on video and we answer questions, and it was fun to hang out with the patrons for a little bit on Discord. So you can become a patron, join the Discord, and then join our chats, which are a lot of fun. You get lots of inside scoop stuff. All right. Back to Brandon.
Yeah.
Kellen comes to the surface, and you feel this draw to that sarcophagi. And these sarcophagi appear to be a little bit larger than the rest. And clearly, this room has an ominous sort of feel to it. I had mentioned what this room looks like, but I'll give you guys actually, and for the sake of Rowan, I'll give you another description of it. So a golden marble staircase with a black marble railing hugs the north wall as it spirals gently up 30 foot wide shaft. Lying in the middle of the room are 6 rotting wooden crates, which are now, of course, broken apart. The amber-covered walls are sculpted to look like tentacles that entwine around a marble bas-relief of kings, queens, pharaohs, and sultans attended by a myriad of servants. The west, south, and east. Sorry, the west, east, and the west and east have amber sarcophagi, but the south one has an amber sarcophagi that has been broken apart. It appears, and all that remains is a block of amber that is shattered to pieces and strewn across the floor. 2 wide cracks, of course, have opened at the bottom. We know that, so that is what you see. And again, you feel drawn towards that one. And as you look in, you almost notice, and even from this angle, as you can kind of see around the corner, you see the glint of Kellen's face inside the amber. But instead of perhaps the depleted sandwich-loving Kellen, he's a powerful lich Kellen. And almost like former glory can be restored. Like, you get that sense of, like, that's who Kellen used to be. Not trapped in this body, not inhibited by what exists, but his former self exists within that sarcophagi.
Was that wisdom save to resist the pull? Or?
No, it was just to bring Kellen to the forefront. So now Kellen can react as necessary to that pull. It's not like everyone else, it's not forcing you to go close to it. It's just you feel the draw of it. It is now your turn, Sterling. Noggins is on deck.
You are in my way! And he'll strike at
that spawn. Okay.
So that's a nat 20 and a 17 to hit.
Ooh! Nat 20 hits, 17 also hits. Let's start with the nat 20.
The nat 20 was a total of 34 damage. Magical slashing with my sword.
As you say, "Get out of my way!" and as you cleave through this thing, it basically disintegrates into dust in front of you, kind of dissolving in front of Sterling. You all see this happen.
Good timing. All right.
And that the voice sounds different too.
Yes.
Like we know.
Yeah, you all hear a voice that they haven't heard before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come out of Sterling.
Not in this campaign.
Not in this campaign.
Exactly.
Would you like some sandwiches?
Is that your turn, Sterling? Would you like to move?
I still have my second attack. I'm gonna move forward, and
sure.
I'm gonna throw an attack at Skeletor.
Okay, and you get
Big?
not yet. He won't fit yet. So you get advantage on the attack, and then if it hits, it's a crit.
Okay. Well, I did have a 17 already.
Oh, 17.
And that would be another 17.
Okay,
anyway,
so that's a crit.
Okay.
Auto crit.
Then I can add another 15 onto this. So that's 24 damage.
Okay. Same thing. You open up a massive gash across its front. Okay. Noggins, you're up. Falfir, you're on deck.
All right. This thing is on the ground, but there's two people next to it. Well, it's a beast and and Dimitri.
Yeah, and
so, Spike's going to turn around and attack the one he was originally attacking.
The paralyzed one?
Still paralyzed, yes. Okay. The one that's on me.
Yep.
Yep, that hits. 16 on a die. Another 16 on a die, plus a lot. Those are both 25s. So that's gonna be... gotta do these separately again. That's 12 plus... gross. 12, 14... No, 15... 21... No. Oh, I haven't been adding damage. Oops. 21 plus 8. 29 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Wow.
I literally have not been adding damage to each of these decks. Plus, that's better. Plus 12 plus 11. 23 points of force damage.
It turns to dust in front of Spike.
Whoa. Cool. He gets nothing else really to attack. And Noggins looks up at the one that's on the wall. I think we should probably deal with that one too. Okay, I will. And I'll point my staff at it, and I'll say, Xander, can you help me a bit? And it's going to glow with that cold power as I cast Cone of Cold up at it, using the staff.
Okay.
It needs to make a con save.
Okay. Cone of Cold is awesome. And it doesn't take it doesn't have disadvantage on con saves, but it didn't roll a natural 20. So.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's going to take half damage.
Yep. And which one? The one on the left or the one on the right? This one over here?
I think he
Where are you pointing at? Yes, yeah, the one, yeah. That, yeah. That one. Yes. 22, 24, 30, 34, math, 42, 47 divided by 2, 23?
Yep.
23 points of cold damage.
Okay. Got it.
Bonus action, I go, oh! And I look at Dimitri. Hey, don't die, please. And I'm going to give you some healing with my Balm of the Summer Cord. You know what? I like you. You've been helping us. That's going to be... Calm down. That's going to be... Ooh, yes. 6, 9, 14 points of healing.
Wow.
Plus 3 temporary HP.
Nice.
That's me.
All right, Falfar, you're up. Ezmerelda, you're on deck.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to look down, and I'm gonna attempt.
Every time you laugh before you do something like that, it worries me.
I'm going to attempt to swing myself.
Okay.
On a rope.
Yeah.
Over to this amber pillar.
Okay.
To that side. In an attempt to try
now,
and
remember, I'm just saying. Oh, you're trying to rescue Travas.
Rescue Travas, yeah.
Sure. What? Yeah, sure you are. Yeah. Okay, so and this is the one that you felt the draw to.
No. You said that it was the one that.
It was this one. Yes,
that's
right. That's right. Yeah.
This is the one that Sterling's drawn.
Correct.
So I'm drawn to that one.
Okay.
But I also want to.
Okay, you're gonna attempt. So give me an acrobatics check, please.
Thank you. So
we are fighting vampires, and he want to get more power.
Welcome to Falfar.
So that's a respectable 8.
I can respect that.
Yeah. Give me a wisdom. A dexterity save, please.
Oh, that's okay. That's. Thank you for that chance. It is. Whew. Okay, that's an 11.
Oh dear.
How close to me are you?
Well, this is the rope. I would be at the...
Are you within
5
10,
feet.
10?
10 feet.
Okay.
No, you're 30 feet in the air, so you're not 10 feet.
Yeah, but I must have come down somewhat to swing on the rope.
How much would you like to come down on the rope?
10 feet to swing.
Okay, so he's 20 feet up in the air.
Then
Still out of your range.
Still out of my range.
So I'll come down. No, just kidding. Oh, kidding.
Okay.
So yeah, 10
so
feet.
10
to
feet
swing.
And you swing off, and you misjudge the distance to here.
Okay.
And so instead you hit this crate.
Okay.
And you kind of like and stumble onto the crate.
Okay, but I did stumble onto the crate.
Yes, 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You are now on the crate.
Okay.
Luckily, you still have 10 feet of movement left.
I will gather myself
Yes.
on the crate and go, ha ha!
Yeah.
And then jump
so
onto
basically,
the,
like,
the pillar.
So
Step-
those
you kind of
with
tumble
high
off the
perception, they'll
Yeah.
hear a...
Yeah, like nothing has changed. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. As you touch the sarcophagi, and what your attempt is,
Travis!
yeah. Okay. You sense immediately teleported out.
Of the room?
Seemingly, we've been here before.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I get what you're saying.
You're teleported out of the room, and you find yourself currently in and around Baba Yaga's hut. Baba Lasaga's hut. Sorry, not Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga?
Baba Lasaga.
John Wick's hut.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
Jeez,
Baba
people.
Lasaga.
Focus.
Understood.
Baba Lasaga's hut.
Baby lasagna.
And you...
I'm kidding. Let's move on. Baba Lasaga.
And everything is... The hut is burnt to the ground. And it appears to be as you left it. But instead, you look over at the pyre, and you see Muskoka's body still on it, prior to it being lit. And then you look to your right, and you see the still motionless body of Dimitri. And he's pale, sunken eyes, like all life has left. And then you look to the right, and you see Travas, and you look to the left, you see Sterling. And all around you are your
Party
companions.
mates?
Yes. And in that moment, you have this surge of energy within you. You have a feeling as though you have the ability to return life to one of these in this moment.
Just one?
Yes. And then, so just around you, you feel like if you were to touch one of these bodies, that you have the ability to potentially raise it from its death. Recently dead. You can tell that they're recently dead. But then you look over at Muskoka. And you also get the sense that you could bring Muskoka back. And in that moment, he kind of turns his head on the pyre and looks towards you. And you see his mouth say, "Bring me back, eh?" And you're pulled back out, and you're out in front of the amber sarcophagi with your hands on it.
Okay.
What do you do?
Do I have an option? Are there options being optioned
So,
to me?
in that moment, just like before, you have now... We know you've accepted a gift.
Yep.
We've seen actually 2 gifts now that you have manifested. You know in this moment, you have to give an answer to whether or not you want to accept this gift.
We know it. Popper
And you get the
needs to
sense,
do.
and you understand magic. You understand how healing magic works. You've studied healing magic, and you know that some resurrection spells have a time limit.
Yeah.
This ability does not. you get the sense in that moment, and the realization comes to you that you have the ability to potentially return the long, those that have
long dead.
Yes, the
back.
long dead back.
Well, I mean, for the sake of the party, it would be wrong for me to say no to that. So Falfer would say yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Stand by.
Falfer is not surviving this campaign.
Wouldn't it suck if this is the one that we have to use on Argon Ghost?
I know, that's what I thought too.
You guys have never done this in initiative, but I'm going to say that this, even though it takes a second, your action of activating this is your action for that moment.
That's fair.
1 sec.
So for the other 5 seconds, I breathe slowly in and out.
Got it.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
All right. Kidding.
Probably true.
Soon.
Okay.
We good.
You immediately you feel a tingle, and you feel that there is something kind of washes over you as you receive this ability, but otherwise no effect as it currently stands.
Okay.
And I will add that to your as a feat to your ability.
Cool.
Okay, that is your action. You have done your movement. Ezmerelda, you are up.
So, the vampires that were surrounding me, are they still in a paralyzed?
There's one in front of you that is paralyzed. The other two are dust.
The other two are dust. Okay, so that one that is paralyzed, I will attack with my rapier.
Okay.
And the first one is a 22 to hit.
It's a hit.
And that is 13 points of damage.
Yep. And
Second
you stab into it, and again, it's really hard to put it through, but you stab right into its gut, and you see it again. Its eyes kind of widen through its paralyzed state.
Okay.
And you go ahead.
No. Was there anything else that I...
Yeah, and as you poke it through, almost like fresh blood kind of pours out from the wound. And you watch it kind of come out of its mouth as it's paralyzed and begins to kind of come down its gullet.
Oh.
Hey. Wow. Well, okay. When I stabbed again for the second time, I got a nat 20.
Okay.
Nice.
So that is full damage for that one?
That is full on the first one, and then roll again. Like full damage.
So,
the first attack
yeah,
would
so
have been
that's...
crit too.
Oh, yeah. The first one would have been an auto crit too. Sorry.
Oh, that's an auto crit?
Yeah. That's paralyzed.
That's 13 again then?
Okay.
So 13 twice, and
All
then
right.
do I roll a
Yeah,
second
so
one?
you shove your rapier in, and that happens, and then you shove it, continue through it, it goes and dissolves into dust in front of you.
Ooh,
And
all
Dimitri, the MVP of this fight, with the
Heck yes.
holy symbol
I
of
still
rapier.
get one more attack, so is there another thing I can move towards?
You can run towards the one on the ground because the other two are on the ceiling still.
Okay, I will do that.
So that's going to be 5, 10, 15 kind of puts you at, and it's prone on the ground.
Okay,
and
then-
currently paralyzed.
Prone and paralyzed.
Prone and paralyzed.
Triple advantage.
Nice try.
So it's a 24 to hit.
That's a
That
hit,
with
and that's an
my
auto crit.
short sword. Auto crit, so that is 10 points of piercing damage.
Sorry, say that again?
10 points of piercing.
10 points.
Yeah. 10 points of piercing damage. Okay, that is...
I'm immune to disease, so you're in no danger.
Okay. All right. Okay. And that was your second attack, right? You're done?
That was my third attack, yeah.
Third attack, yeah. Okay. All right. So sorry, your first your first one, because it crit would have killed it, so you still have another attack here.
Oh, okay. So then I got I can attack it again. Then since that was the first one was a short sword, I have another rapier attack.
Yep.
And that is 25 to hit.
It's a hit. Auto crit.
Auto crit. Cool. 8, 9, 13 points.
13
Okay.
all the time. Hacks.
We're gonna get Dimitri's
Alright.
blood back after all of this.
I know, right?
Okay. First one tries to overcome,
Drink this.
and it does. This one is no longer paralyzed, and you watch it start to move, and as it does, it climbs down the wall.
It's at the end of its turn that it makes that save.
Oh, right. Okay, you're right. Correct. Thank you for doing that.
And cue the amulet again.
Yeah.
One more round
We'll
on
take
me,
it, man.
boys.
We'll take it.
Okay, and that one over there is going to also try and pass. It does not.
That's crazy. Is it regen?
And that one there is going to try and come out of it, and it does not. So that one is also still paralyzed on the ground. And all of them are... Dimitri, it is your turn.
Okay.
Shadow Mastiff.
So there's only
On deck.
3 vampire spawn left.
What's that?
There's only 3 vampire spawn left.
Yes.
Is this one dead?
Halfway
No,
through.
No?
it's just prone.
Okay.
Prone and paralyzed, so there's only 3 left.
Okay.
Double whammy.
Well.
Oh. Before you do anything, from right behind you, you hear the beginning of a distant roar as the floor rumbles under your feet. And you look around, and there's all this action happening around you, but again you hear. And you turn and look over your shoulder, and within the amber sarcophagi, you see Falfer standing in front of it. Actually, you probably would have brought your hand down. He's standing in front of it. But above him, the visage, you watch the visage of a snout of a dragon approach the amber just from the inside. And as it breathes out, the moisture from its breath kind of fogs up the inside of the amber sarcophagi, and when it leaves, it's gone, and it's just the amber sarcophagi. And you obviously feel incredibly drawn towards this.
That's the one that Falfer's at, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will attempt to break my grapple.
Okay.
Which,
Well, you're not grappled anymore.
No?
I know, because it's on the ground. It's prone.
Okay. Then how much movement do I need to get over there?
Just 10. 5, 10.
You can thank it being prone.
Oh, yes.
Roan.
Roan.
That one caused us all to
P-roan.
roan.
Go roll.
Okay. Looking at the spot that I saw the snout on the sarcophagus, I'll wait and I'll just reach up and touch the spot.
Before he does that, do I see him do that?
Yeah, well, you feel his presence beside you.
Okay.
You kind of see him, and you see him starting to reach.
When I see him reach, I go, "Don't!" And then I say, "Kidding." Go ahead.
Okay. And I touch the spot that I saw the
All right.
snout.
You're teleported out to the same field that you were in previously. You recognize it, and it is the field just outside of Argynvostolt. And you look over, and the visage of the... You're so happy. And the visage of the estate is before you, and the light rain begins to fall. And even now, you can hear like the distant sound and the ding of renovations that are happening within Argynvostolt. And you hear that there's a murmur and that exists right now. Like things are beginning to come back. Things are beginning to grow and get to the point where Argynvostolt, you feel the happiness. You feel the sense of purpose that exists. And just in the distance, you see the mausoleum that you know holds his skull. And you are drawn in that direction. What do you do?
start heading towards the mausoleum.
Okay. As you start to head towards the mausoleum,
briskly,
and you it's almost like time stops and quick, like it happens really quickly. So a 2-minute walk becomes like a 30-second walk as you kind of like shunt forward, and you find yourself standing right in front of the door. And from inside, you feel the sense of life where death existed. You place your hand on, I'm assuming you're going inside, and you press open, and the door to the mausoleum opens. And as you kind of step in, you see the skull of Argynvost lying exactly where you left it, facing you in the position that you all placed it in. And everything around you goes dark. And it's almost like a shaft of light, the same color as the beacon that was lit, illuminates the skull in the middle of the mausoleum. You get this feeling as the ground begins to rumble slightly. And it says, "It is time." And you feel drawn to touch the skull.
I'll reach forward and touch the skull.
Okay. As you reach forward, you touch the skull. When your hand is placed upon the skull, immediately it begins to shake. It begins to rumble. As the whole mausoleum begins to shake and it comes into view again, and cracks begin to grow and spider up along the inside of the mausoleum as it begins to crumble from the outside. And the light from the beacon almost shifts and like laser points at the skull behind you, and your hand begins to, you feel the searing energy begin to grow and coalesce under your hand. And as it hurts, you hold your hand there. Give me a wisdom saving throw to see if you can hold your hand on the skull of Argynvost. Come on, Dimitri.
19.
Okay, with a 19, with that steely reserve, you hold it there, even though your hand begins to almost begin to sizzle as you feel the heat and the radiant energy of what is happening kind of course through your hand and then through your body. All of a sudden, the eyes, you watch as these little pinpricks of steely blue begin to grow and grow as they fill. You watch as flesh and scales begin to grow over the skull, and you watch as its mouth gapes open and a tongue kind of lashes out and it begins to grow. And you watch as the scales kind of grow down its head and down its neck, connecting to some body that is unseen. The ground begins to erupt as this silver dragon begins to pull itself out of the ground in front of you. Eventually, your hand leaves its skull as it stands and it pulls and it grows, its claws digging into the ground. And as you look around, you watch as the long dead soldiers of Argynvost begin to rise out of their graves. And you watch as these ghostly figures begin to kind of build this army around you. And Argynvost comes and he stands over you. And he says, "I've returned." At this point, you're pulled out. And you stand in front of the amber sarcophagus. And in that moment, you feel like you have the ability to bring life back to the long dead. Even an ancient dragon that has been dead for thousands of years. What do you do?
Well, I, still staring at the spot, sort of in like a shocked state, I just quietly say to myself, "This is why I'm here." And I accept.
Very good. As you accept it, you feel a similar tingle kind of enter your being. And it's gone. And you feel normal. But you feel a slight surge just under the surface. All right. That is your action. Shadow Mastiff is now looming over this petrified, paralyzed. Oh, sorry, not petrified. This paralyzed, prone, p-roamed.
Yeah.
Vampire.
That's 25.
That's a hit. It's auto crit.
Auto crit. So I'll take 2. That'll be 12 plus 15 plus. 26 points of piercing damage.
It turns into a pile of dust.
Okay, and with that, once it turns into a pile of dust, the hound, raises its head, looks up, and releases a howl.
Yeah.
Before slinking into shadows that crawl across the ground and eventually end up, being consumed by my own shadow.
That's awesome. Right on. Okay, that is its turn. Now it's Rowan. It's your turn.
Okay. This gentleman right there is going to get Eldritch Blasted.
Okay.
Is it paralyzed?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
He's awake.
Does a 14 hit?
No, it does not. As the Eldritch Blast ignites just to the side of it.
Yeah.
As it kind of sidesteps it now that it's able to move.
Okay. And then he'll end his turn.
Okay. All right.
You got me dice. I still used yours.
One sec.
Your dice are better.
Okay. Sterling, you're up. Noggins, you're on deck.
All right. Kind of side-eyeing that sarcophagus, Kellen's remembering the boy. And he's angry. So, if he could, he would spit on the ground, but he's unable to do that without any salivary glands. So, instead he looks up to the petrified and takes 2 shots with the magical crossbow, Vishnad.
All right.
That's a 25 and a 13 to hit.
25 is a hit.
Is it with advantage?
Oh yeah, it's petrified. So, it's not an auto crit because you're not within 5 feet, but it still is with advantage because it's.
Is petrified not only
not petrified,
for
paralyzed.
melee attacks?
It's paralyzed.
Paralyzed not only for melee attacks.
You'd still get advantage because it's paralyzed because it can't move, but you don't get the crit.
Yeah.
That's a crit.
Yeah.
So it's 5
Okay. So in that case, I do 9 points of damage with the 25.
Okay, and that is 9 points of magical damage
Yeah.
to that one. Okay.
Because it's an infused weapon.
Good. Thank you. Anything else?
I'll move to the middle of the room so that I can see
5,
Big Sterling.
10, 15. Any further?
Ooh.
Big Sterling.
Just yeah. So just to bring it.
Good.
There we go.
So you can see Big Sterling.
Worth it.
Worth it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So worth it. All right, Noggins, you're up. Falfir, you're on deck.
He's muted.
Oh, you're muted.
Yep. Noggins is going to produce a flame and shoot it up at that one above.
That's the paralyzed or non-paralyzed one?
There. Sorry.
This one over here that you can hardly see.
Not that one. The one that's on the one that's above.
This one's paralyzed. Yep.
Yep. That is a 24 to hit.
It's a hit.
That will be max damage. 16 points of fire damage to it.
Okay.
Spike is going to do some acrobatic stuff.
Where is he?
In the sense that he's going to look up at the person, go, hi! Immediately disappear and appear right next to them in the air.
Okay.
And like as he's coming down, he's going to just get one of his attacks. He won't get both of them. He can bonus action face step.
Okay.
So with one of the attacks, That's 2 19s on a die. Jesus. Yeah, that's 28 to hit. So that's going to be 6, 5, 11, 14, 18 points of piercing damage, not magical.
Okay.
And 11 points of force damage.
Okay. Got it and got it. I'm assuming now he is falling in free fall.
He's gonna weep. Yeah.
Okay. 11 points of bludgeoning damage when he hits the ground.
That's fine.
Okay.
That is his turn.
Okay. Now it's your turn.
No, sorry, I've already gone, but I'm thinking, who else?
All right.
Dimitri is having a moment. Anybody? Ezmerelda, did you get hit?
No.
No, nope. Not many people got hit. Y'all strong.
Well.
Okay, I'm good.
The holy symbol of Ravenkind kind of was the MVP here.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
Jay,
Yeah.
I believe
Yes. Dimitri.
Is the MVP.
Yeah.
Just hope
Dimitri
that
held the
Strahd's not
MVP
immune.
aloft to great effect.
The MVP. You're the real MVP.
Whose turn is it?
The HVK. HRK.
You spent too much time thinking about that.
Way too much time. Clearly late.
I'm like, what is happening? I'm done.
I don't know. Valkyrie, you're up. Ezmerelda, you're on deck.
Okay. I will look at the room. And like, wow, this went way better than I thought it would go. And I will, with my hand crossbow, attack the one across the room.
Okay. So you are going to turn.
Yeah.
And attack. Okay.
In the dick.
So
Advantage.
That's not the one No, the one that is gone already. The one with Hex is gone already.
Yeah.
That's a 10 to hit?
That's not a hit.
Okay.
It goes wide.
Yep. And I will
Make sure you're removing all of your bolts and your arrows and all that stuff, folks.
Yes.
Don't forget.
I can do that. I will move to the rope.
Okay.
And then up the rope 10 feet.
Okay.
Sorry.
I apologize to the vampire spawn.
Sorry, buddy.
Okay.
So I'm 10 feet up the rope.
All right. Ezmerelda, you're up.
So there is the other vampire on the wall that was not hit yet.
Yeah.
The one opposite of, yes, I'm going to hurl a firebolt at it.
Okay.
Ooh. That is a 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that is womp womp, just 10 points of fire damage.
Okay, that's fine. That is all right. And you watch as you do that, it gets hit and then it heals right up, right back to full.
Don't like it.
It looks at Dimitri, being the one obviously with the holy symbol, and it is going to climb down. No, it is going to get down and then jump down.
Wasn't it on the ceiling?
Yeah, 30 feet to the ceiling. So it was right in the corner. So it comes down 20 feet, then jumps.
Okay.
Takes 1d6 damage.
No, you can jump 10 feet. With the dex save off the crate. But it can't do anything because it's still there. With its action, it is going to... It kind of stands in the corner, and you watch as it kind of like takes a bit of a defensive stance and kind of curls its fingers in, its claws in, kind of waiting to pounce. This one is going to do its save. It passes. And at this point, it is so enraged, it just drops.
That's the end of its turn, though.
Oh, right. It doesn't do anything.
It'll still be enraged.
You're lucky. It is enraged still. It is still enraged. Dimitri, you're up.
Okay. Feeling the newfound, I guess, purpose, I just turn to this one and make complete eye contact.
Yes.
And just start swinging.
I like it.
Just start swinging. Just start swinging. Just start swinging.
The first attack does a 25 hit.
Sure does.
Okay, and I'm just gonna add Divine Smite.
Very
onto
nice.
that. And I assume that this is some sort of fiend or
Undead.
undead.
Yeah, it's an undead.
Can I grab another?
Please. I like the gusto over in this.
I know, right?
The renewed kind of. I like it. I like it. I like
Alright,
it.
so
a lot.
reroll ones and twos. Alright, so it's 9 plus 7, so 16 magic damage plus another 14 radiant.
Ooh.
With the first attack.
Ow!
Well, you fancy, huh?
And as you come across with that radiant energy, it like opens up a gash, and you watch as it like is almost like sizzling within that gash.
Mm-hmm. I attack again.
Okay.
It's a natural 1.
It unsizzles.
Yes. Yeah.
Sizzles.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just heals back up. It's like, oh, come on!
I'm gonna say as you come across, it kind of as it looks up at you and it just ducks under your sword attack, and you hit the ember sarcophagi, and it kind of like whatever stuns your thing. I'm gonna say you have disadvantage on your next attack.
Okay.
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 As you're kind of like that numb feeling of hitting a solid object. And you actually, that attack that you were gonna do, can you roll damage for it?
Okay. I won't add Divine Smite.
Reroll 1 to 2.
Anyway. Okay, 6. It was 6 damage.
Okay, so you watch as a little bit of the amber
Plus,
kind of
plus 7, so it's 13.
Yeah, so 13. A bit of the amber crumbles off the edge of it.
Oh.
All right.
And my turn.
Shadow Mastiff, and then Roan.
Shadow Mastiff has returned.
Oh, it's
to
gone.
Shadows.
So just Roan. Yep.
Sure. The one that Dimitri's focused on right now, I will. There is lots left to do, so I suppose I shouldn't use any big stuff. I will just go ahead and cast a
one of those.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay, got it.
Thank you. But that is a nat 20.
Okay. Ooh. Very good.
So that'll be
full damage.
20 points of force damage to start, and then 9 points. So 29 points of force damage.
Ooh, very nice. All right. And you watch as this Eldritch Blast hits directly, like center mass, and it kind of hits against the wall, and there's like a big burn hole in its chest. And you notice too that it's also sizzling with this radiant energy that is kind of like sparkling in and around the edge of the wound. With every hit that it's taking. Sterling, you're up. Noggins, you're on deck.
All right, so I've been waiting for one of these to come down, so I'm gonna go join Dimitri. And I'm going to attack with an 18 and a 19 to hit.
Those are hits.
It's 12 and 13 points of damage. So
18 and 19, sorry. It took a dodge action, so you guys actually would have had disadvantage on it. I forgot those, but I remembered it now.
All right.
So I apologize.
Then
You guys got extra hits in.
Okay. This was better.
Oh, so they hit. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, so it's still a 12 and a 13, total of 25 points of magical damage for my sword.
How much, sir?
25. Total.
25 points. Dust. All right, that is Sterling. Noggins, you're up.
Sorry to kill Steel.
Falfir on deck.
Be my guest.
Please. I've been waiting.
All right. Spikes goes after the one that didn't it get on the ground. Oh, it didn't get on the ground.
No, there's one on the ceiling still.
Tartar sauce.
One of my favorite expletives. Tasty.
Delicious.
Noted. Sorry, I just changed everything for a second. But first, Noggins will throw another fire flame thing at it. For what are you? 20 to hit.
Yep, hits.
That will be 7. No math. 13 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And Spike's a weirdo. Bonus action, face step again up to it. But this time, he is a small creature.
Yep.
He has 2 attacks. What he's going to try to do is attack once and then like hold on and like not fall.
Okay.
And just hang up there. Yeah!
Okay.
The first, I did all this, and I got to do it over. Oh well.
Okay, so so one attack. So it's gonna.
He has 2 attacks. So I'm saying if he can because he's only a short sword, which is only one hand. If he can try to come down, and as he does, just try to hold on for the second attack, and not necessarily grapple him because he's too small to do that.
Yeah, and
but
you
just
need
use
an
that
action to
extra
grapple.
momentum.
Yeah. Right. You would need an action to grapple. So.
What? And sometimes you can attack, but grapple with the attack instead. So I'm just trying to
Sure.
use that.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Attack.
Yeah, I'll allow it. It's creative enough. Yeah, I'll allow it. So okay. So you're gonna attack once and then try and grapple him with your second. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Crap. That is 18 to hit.
It's a hit.
That is booty. 3, 6, 10 points of piercing. And 4 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then he's just going to try to attempt to hold on.
Yep.
Athletics?
Yep.
Ooh, actually for him, that's very good. 19.
Oh, meets it, beats it. As you hold on to the creature, and the spike is currently hanging from the creature, and it is currently grappled. And it can't move, which is weird because it's actually anchored. But anyways, whatever. It's the rules of D&D. Falfir, you're up. Ezmerelda, you're on. Oh, sorry, no, not against. You didn't go yet, right? Oh, you did.
Noggins did. And I'm not going to use my bonus because no one's hurt right now.
Falfir, you're
no
up.
one's dying yet.
As he's on deck.
So I will use my hand crossbow again. 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yep. And then 8 points of damage.
Okay. All right. And this crossbow bolt, as Spike's kind of holding on, this crossbow bolt goes into the creature's neck, actually. 18 to hit, you said? Or sorry, how much damage?
26 to hit, 8 damage.
So only, because it's not magical, right?
That's right.
Okay. You watch as this crossbow bolt kind of sticks into its neck, and it's having a hard time kind of holding itself on the ceiling at this point. It is very, very hurt. Do you want to move?
No.
Ez, you're up.
So there's one that is left on the wall that I was
On the
attacking.
ceiling.
On the ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I
kinda like
have
dancing
no other
on
thing
the
I can do right now because we did not long rest, so I'm going to hurl another firebolt at it.
Okay.
Ooh, 20. Let me see. Yeah, 22
To hit?
to hit.
Yep.
And that is 16 points of fire damage.
How would you like to finish this last vampire spawn?
Let's see. It just kind of turns in. You know, when you burn a marshmallow, all of a sudden it just turns to fire.
Yeah.
And it just starts to shrivel and crisp up.
Yeah.
And get smaller and smaller, and it'll just kind of start to melt and drip down from the wall. Until it hits the floor in a splat and then shrivels to dust.
Okay. So all of a sudden, as Spike is holding on to this vampire spawn, it begins to turn into a marshmallow as it kind of like scrambles to hold on, and it falls down onto the mess of marshmallow. I'm going to say with that natural 20, I'm going to split the damage done because it hits something soft when it lands, and he only takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage on the way down.
Who?
Spike.
No.
Because he landed on the
Spike.
marshmallow. Yeah.
The marshmallow broke his fall.
Yeah. All right.
He like does a little dance on top of it.
Yeah. It goes quiet in the room. You all look around at each other, fairly unscathed, and obviously the new person, the elephant in the room, as it were, stands by the stairs.
Well, this is awkward.
Spike immediately goes to run at you, and Noggin's goes, stop!
So as I see, what do I see? What is Spike?
Yeah, what is Spike?
He's a small fae. He is greenish blue, but he looks like a gremlin more than anything. He looks very vicious. And he has like little wings. Yeah.
So as I see this creature begin to run towards me, I give a little bit of a casual grin to everyone and raise my hand with force beginning to swell around it as a ball of Eldritch Blast begins to appear in my hands. However, when I hear you yell for Spike to stop, I clench my fist and it snuffs out.
Noggin still stares though, and beckons Spike back over, who literally poofs and appears on my shoulder. And I go, okay, who are you?
I guess it's gonna go a little quiet as I look towards Dimitri, Falfer, and Sterling.
Just in disbelief at what I'm seeing, and all the commotion of the battle, and not really having a chance to sink in yet. Rowan?
Hello, Dimitri.
We thought we'd lost you.
You never lost me. I left.
Well, I guess two different things. But I thought the mists had taken you. We just thought we'd never see you again.
Well, I had to go. I had certain things I had to do.
Yes, you look like you've been busy.
Barovia is not always... I'm going to sort of touch the scars on my face. Barovia is not always the kindest to its travelers. However, I've found comfort in the darkness of this land.
And that is where we're going to end the session for this evening. Very good. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Sorry for the delay off the top of the show. And hopefully, if you're watching it in VOD, you don't give up on us before we actually start, because that was a really great episode.
Yeah. Put something in the description. So.
Yes. I'll be like, just stay with us.
Skip 2 and then.
Yeah. And if you'd like to be a new sponsor, join us. No, just kidding. Thank you for everyone for being very, very patient through all of that. I'm thinking about the announcements at the beginning that maybe we didn't get through all of them. As mentioned, tomorrow a new guide is releasing on the Patreon for the Discord and the Vistani that are there. We've the Smithgardians and our Technomancers, who are the people who actually code all of the awesomeness on the Discord. They've made crafting and enchanting and selling and resource gathering automagical. So basically, now when you craft something, it actually says you've completed one day. You don't have to control it by hand anymore. and it works towards creating the item, and then it says you've created this item successfully. Amazing, incredible, a ton of work, but
cool.
but it's super, super awesome, and we're super thankful for them for doing that. That is releasing tomorrow evening at some point. Also, the Argynvostholt repairs are available. Vistani can help to renovate and restore Argynvostholt while the party is out at the Ember Temple during that time, which
They'll
is
get paid
awesome.
for it.
What's that?
And we can pay for
And
it.
they'll get paid
And
for
they get
it.
paid for it.
Yeah,
they can
that's
use their
amazing.
daily crafting rolls to pay for, to help to restore, and they get paid for it.
And we can afford it now.
And you guys can afford it now after the treasure that exists here. Thank you to all the Smithgardians and the Realm Watchers and the Technomancers, as I mentioned. You guys work so incredibly hard on a regular basis.
Necromancers.
We will be at PAX. We don't know necessarily all that is going to happen. It's actually probably going to be a pretty relaxed show for us just to go. We will be filming Champions of the Realm that week in Los Angeles. We're flying directly from LA to PAX, so that's going to be a crazy week. But the finale of Into the Mist is going to happen live in LA from the set of Champions of the Realm with Omega and Noura and myself and Joel. And the rest of you will be...
Joel's coming too? Oh, nice.
Yeah, will be remote. So it's going to be fantastic.
It'll be awesome.
It's going to be really great. We're flipping the script, and then we're off for a bit until Tides launches in January. And we're planning to finish the guide for creating your characters for the next season of Tides for the Discord by Christmas. So Merry Christmas. You'll have the Christmas break to create your characters, and then we will launch the Discord in the new year. Oh, right. If you liked what you saw tonight, consider subscribing, consider following, and hit that bell icon, of course, on YouTube to be notified. The season is quickly coming to an end, and quite an end for an incredible season. We only have a few episodes left. So without further ado, you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on Thursday for Aftermath, and then Monday for Into the Mist. Bye! I have to end it.
Yeah, you can use
I have
one
to
of your
figure
hands
out. There we go. Woo! Wait, we're going to just keep it going. Ah, where's the thing? Ah, bye!
There he is. And then, boom.
Oh my goodness.
We're still live.
Oh, yeah, we're
You can
still
hear
live.
us.
Oh, yeah.
You want to meet it?
Yeah, we're still not getting it.
I'm more than positive we are still live. We are still live.